¡Para la familia!
Get ready to uncover explosive hidden gems. In today's countdown, we're diving into top 10 underrated action movies. You've probably never seen films packed with heart-pounding thrills, intense standoffs, and jaw-dropping moments that somehow flew under the radar.
다들 내 말 들려? 여기 나한테 맡기고 임무 완수해.
A top gamer's world collapses when he's framed for a gruesome murder he didn't commit. In an instant, he's arrested, the evidence is rigged, and he's thrown behind bars while a hidden organization erases the truth. But this isn't game over. Escaping prison with the help of his online crew, he launches a mission to uncover the real killers and expose the powerful network fabricating crimes. As he battles a system designed to crush him, every move becomes a deadly level, blending real-world danger with virtual precision. Fabricated City is a slick, high-energy Korean action thriller packed with clever twists, explosive stunts, and a fight for justice in a world where reality can be hacked and the truth is a weapon.
All worn out. They're coming 24 hours in the damn burst.
¡Para la familia!
A detective returns to his old neighborhood after his twin brother's mysterious death and finds the streets gripped by cartel violence and fear. As he digs deeper, he uncovers a secret his brother may have been connected to the legend of El Chicano, a masked vigilante once feared by criminals. Haunted by guilt and driven by rage, he puts on the mask himself, turning into a brutal force of street justice. With every takedown, he inches closer to the truth behind his brother's fate and the cartel's hold on the city. El Chicano is a dark, explosive action thriller where pain fuels purpose and the legend of a vigilante rises again to protect a city abandoned by justice. In a twisted dystopian future, a deaf and mute boy watches his family brutally murdered by a tyrannical regime. Left for dead, he's rescued and trained by a mysterious warrior who turns him into a living weapon. Years later, he returns to the city with one goal: vengeance. Guided by a wild inner voice and fueled by rage, he slices through corrupt elites, masked killers, and brutal enforcers, tearing down the regime from the inside out. Every fight is surreal, every move explosive. Boy Kills World is a visually insane, hyper-violent action thriller where silence isn't weakness, it's power, packed with dark humor, relentless energy, and brutal justice. It's a revenge story like no other, and he's just getting started.
我们可以一起创造新的世界。
In a dark future ruled by genetic warfare, a covert agent infiltrates a secret facility conducting illegal experiments on humans. But the mission goes wrong. She's captured and injected with a powerful serum that mutates her DNA, giving her enhanced strength, speed, and reflexes, but wiping her memory. Now hunted by deadly mutant soldiers and a ruthless organization, she must survive long enough to uncover who she is and why she was chosen. As her powers grow, so does her thirst for vengeance. Mutant Ghost War Girl is a high-energy sci-fi action thriller packed with explosive fights, cyberpunk visuals, and a fierce heroine who turns from victim to weapon. When science creates monsters, only one mutated warrior can take them down. A professional assassin makes a fatal mistake. He kills a child during a hit. Haunted by guilt, he's sent to Korea for one final mission: eliminate the child's mother. But when he sees her, something inside breaks. He refuses to complete the job and instead turns his guns on the very people who trained him. Now hunted by his own, he launches a brutal, bloody war to protect the woman he was supposed to kill. As the city turns into a battlefield, his past and present collide in a storm of bullets, grief, and redemption. No Tears for the Dead is a raw, emotionally charged action thriller, where every shot fired is a step closer to forgiveness or destruction. After losing his wife in a deadly attack, a former bodyguard moves overseas to find treatment for his injured daughter. Desperate for money, he takes a mysterious job testing a next-gen virtual reality combat system. But what starts as a controlled simulation turns into a full-blown war when real terrorists hijack the facility, targeting the powerful exosuit tech hidden inside. Trapped between virtual chaos and real-world danger, he must fight his way through both realms to survive and uncover the truth behind the attack that tore his family apart. VR Fighter is a high-speed, action-packed sci-fi thriller loaded with explosive martial arts, digital warfare, and one man's relentless mission for justice in a world where reality can kill. In the neon-soaked streets of Shinjuku, a smooth-talking private detective with a deadly aim takes on his most personal case yet. When his longtime partner is murdered, he joins forces with the victim's sister to uncover the truth. Their search plunges them into Tokyo's criminal underworld, where a mysterious drug is turning people into unstoppable superhuman soldiers. As they close in on a shadowy organization guarding its secrets with lethal force, bullets fly, loyalties are tested, and justice becomes a dangerous game. City Hunter delivers slick action, sharp humor, and explosive shootouts in a stylish thriller where one man fights to bring light to the city's darkest corners, armed with charm, firepower, and an unbreakable sense of justice.
We'll never get out alive. Can't hold here any longer. You stay, I stay.
Deep in the hostile jungles of Costa Verde, an elite sniper leads a special ops team on a high-risk mission to stop a ruthless arms dealer from unleashing a deadly superweapon. Tasked with mentoring a rookie sharpshooter, he must balance leadership with survival as the team faces relentless attacks from a heavily armed militia. Cut off from backup and running low on ammunition, they fight to stay alive while racing against the clock to prevent a global disaster. Every shot counts, and one mistake could cost millions of lives. Sniper: The Last Stand delivers high-intensity action, tactical precision, and a fight where honor, loyalty, and sheer will are the only things keeping them from total annihilation.
That's how you throw a punch! Holy shit!
After serving time for assaulting a corrupt officer, a former Boston cop wants a clean slate. But when two officers are found murdered, one being the same man he once exposed, he's pulled back into a city buried in corruption. Teaming up with his tough, MMA-trained roommate, he dives deep into a dangerous investigation that links dirty cops, drug cartels, and a shady casino development. As bodies drop and enemies close in, they fight to expose a conspiracy that's rotting the system from within. Spencer Confidential blends gritty action, sharp humor, and street-level justice in a fast-paced thrill ride. In a city where trust is rare and power is bought, one man takes a stand, fists first, questions later. A tough New York cop travels to Moscow to reconnect with his estranged son, only to walk straight into an international crisis. What seems like a family visit turns into chaos when he discovers his son is a covert CIA agent on a mission to stop a nuclear weapons heist. Thrust into a deadly game of betrayal, corruption, and high-stakes espionage, the two must work together to take down a powerful enemy. With relentless gunfights, massive car chases, and explosions at every turn, father and son fight their way across Russia with nothing but instinct and firepower. A Good Day to Die Hard is a high-octane action spectacle where the McClanes prove again trouble runs in the family, and so does survival.